Hello Aries, and welcome to your July reading. So, like usual, I meditated and shuffled and pre-laid the first layer of cards. So the first row, what Spirit wants to talk to you about for the month of July. The first card I have is the Wheel of Fortune. So that's the wheel of life wanting to turn, wanting to bring you something. And here it is bringing it to you. A brand new beautiful pentacle. But there you are, stuck, not knowing how to proceed with that. And maybe it's because you're carrying so many responsibilities, so many projects and things to do. It's heavy on your shoulders, so that extra pentacle there, you're thinking, I can't do that, I can't drop all of this, people expect stuff from me, or whatever, responsibilities here. So you need to take a decision. This is a decision. What do I want my life to look like? What is my truth inside? So how it's gonna look in your month, this what the Spirit wants to talk to you about. The first card I have is Strength. So here, which is maybe beliefs, fears, and all of that, that's our ego, is being overthrown by our higher self, true strength. I also have here the Seven of Wands. So what do you really want? In a way, once you overcome your fears and you let your higher self guide you, you're gonna defend your boundaries. Maybe learning to say no and not accept so much charge on your shoulders that maybe don't belong to you and keep you stuck. There you're like seeing the big picture because you're on higher ground and you're ready to defend your will. And there you are, King of Pentacles, your masculine side, how you act in the world, and whether you're a man or a woman. So there you are. The outcome here, I have the Two of Pentacles. So that decision is here. Do I drop all the do I drop this pentacle or do I go for the new pentacle? Do I drop all my old burdens or trying to carry everything and please everybody around me, which makes my emotions up and down and I have a hard time receiving my boats? We're talking about the past, emotions from the past. And we have the High Priestess here. So that is your intuition, that is being guided by our higher self, that has the knowledge of everything that is hidden, of your spirituality and all of that. Bottom of the deck, I have the Five of Pentacles. So that is lack mentality, fear of abandonment and things like that. We're gonna clarify what it means for you. I call upon the divine, I call upon the light, and I call upon my guides to come here now. Help me clarify this reading for Aries for the month of July. Aries. Okay. So, talk to me about that Ace of Pentacles. Talk to me about that Ace of Pentacles for Aries. What is that new thing that they can see, touch, and feel? Pentacles are concrete in our world. What is it? So it is something that you could build on with collaboration, maybe with others. We're talking maybe about work, a new project at work, but it involves other people here. And it has the capacity to build up. And here I have the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands again. So maybe it's that one extra project you're not sure about. Show me the Two of Swords. Oh, almost. Show me the Two of Swords. What is that decision? What does it involve? Okay, so here I have the Page of Cups. So maybe this was communicated towards you, that pentacle, in a loving manner from somebody that cares for you. The pages are emotions, and here there's a possibility in it. There's a fish. They're asking you to listen to your intuition. Two of Swords is also listening to one's intuition, because she's blinded, you see. So she cannot see all the facts. She has to rely from the inside, because the outside is blocked, and it's under the moon. That means everything that is in our shadow, ruled by the High Priestess. And here I have the Seven of Swords and the Five of Cups. So there's maybe a part of you which makes you stuck there. The decision, see? There's the two realities that you have. One is relying on your intuition with that offer being made to you from the heart, and the other is like, well, you know, maybe this is something that would involve a loss. There's a grieving, there's a regret here, and there's sneakiness also. These are very hard energies, and it's kind of having to choose between the two here. So what is that pentacle made of? We know it is something solid. So but you're feeling stuck, maybe because you're thinking of this. Maybe in the past this was something, because we do have the Six of Cups, maybe that was something that hurt you, and that there was something that, here Seven of Swords is, it's either something we do or something that is done to us, but there you have regret, a regret of something that was not all in the up and up there. But it's a decision you have to take inside and truly listen to your heart, your intuition, not your fears or not your regrets from the past. And maybe that's why you're feeling stuck, not knowing what to do. Strength. What is strength? Why do they need strength? And so if see, that lion can be made of past regrets, and here Five of Swords, things being done in the shadow, not being all up and up there. Whoops. So if your lion is made of that, that's what you have to overcome, and listen to your higher self. Have the strength in it. Show me strength. There's a bit of discouragement also. We're talking about work here. Because the Eight of Pentacles is mastering something. You have the Tower. I'm not surprised. Every sign had the Tower this month. Because it is eclipse season. We're going to have an eclipse in Cancer. So everything that has to do with your deep emotions towards your emotional security, your family, and all of that is going to be affected this month. And here for you, maybe it will show up in a work project that's going to need you courage. You have what it takes to do it. You have the mastery for it. Here, why are they defensive? Putting up their boundaries here. The Pope. The Pope is discernment. Here I have the Ten of Swords. So in the past, maybe something like that, a project like that, you got betrayed in it, you lost in it, or either you, it's always either we do it or it is done to us. But here there's a need to do things right, to have discernment. The Pope is the counterpart of the Empress. So in a way, what we feel spiritually that we should do, the right thing, is going to be acted outside of us in our reality through the Pope. That's why, you know, if the High Priestess is spirituality, spiritual knowledge, the Pope is religion, how it is acting out in our society and things like that. So there's a need to do things the right way and defend it. Defend your choice to do things the right way. King of Wands. This is you, because the wands, the fire, their action, you know, how you act, your masculine side, how you act in the world. Here it's asking you to use your discernment to make that decision there, based on what you feel inside is the right thing to do. King of Wands. Do you want to talk about the King of Wands? Okay, so see, I have the Four of Pentacle. That's holding on to stuff. Maybe holding on to past betrayals. I have the Two of Pentacle again. That shows up right after. And I have the Seven of Wands again. Putting your boundaries. Taking the one of what you want to do and ready to fight for it. But there's a need to let go of something. Let go of the past, of what you've been grieving and things like that. So you can see things clearly and be able to take the opportunity. Here, Two of Pentacles. There's a repeat of the Two of Pentacles. And that is juggling, going from one to another. One to another. Two of Pentacles. What is the Two of Pentacles? Here I have the repeat of the Strength again with the Fool. So this is a brand new thing that can be done and push you into a brand new cycle. So you need to really overcome these feelings that from the past that you've been carrying and that are keeping you stuck. Overcome them. so that you can jump into that new cycle here. Because see, if not, you're just juggling, not being able to let go of things from the past. That's probably my daughter. Yeah. Wait 1 second. Okay. Okay. I have to go pick her up. That's what it means. I'm sorry for that. Okay. 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups. So what's in those cups in the past there? King of Swords. So maybe you were dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or this is seeing clearly the emotions of the past, because you're overcoming your fears or these events, your losses, and the why you have lost what you've lost in the past. Maybe you understand it now, and so you can see clearly these emotions from the past. High Priestess. High Priestess. Decision again. So they're putting all the cards of the decisions. So it is going to be a decision of carrying this with you. It can be regrets. It can be because it was involved of something not being straight upward, not being true engaged, people acting in the shadow and ending into hurting somebody, and that is in your memory and your reality. And there you have your other reality that is inspired by your intuition. That is an offer. It's a loving offer. It has possibility. When I say loving offer, it doesn't have to be an offer of love. It's just that it comes from a good heart. That Ace of Pentacles comes from a good heart, and it's to build something. So here it's asking you strength to get over this and get into your higher self. Use your discernment and what you're going to defend, and put your boundaries. Maybe you're going to have to say no to some things. You're going to have to drop a burden here and unstuck yourself, that's for sure. And maybe making that decision, you're going to encounter people that will think it's not a good idea, and you're going to have to defend it because it's the right thing to do. But there's a real need to let go of something you've been holding on in the past, to stop that juggling here, making your emotions up and down, gaining back your power as a fire sign, of acting on your will, acting on from your fire here. Again, the strength, like a need of strength, and a need of choosing to follow your higher self, your intuition, your soul, what your soul wants to do, what your soul thinks is the right thing to do. And you're going to see clearly on what has happened in the past here. Make decisions also. Is there anything else for Aries? Because the Wheel of Fortune turns and repeats the same thing if we haven't understood our past and why it happened like that. It's going to repeat it with different faces all the time, making us go in a round around. But once we understand because here you have to see that there's the Sphinx on top of the Wheel of Fortune. And once we understand the cycle, then it elevates us to another cycle. That is life. Here, Hermit. By going within and finding your truth and letting that guide you, you're going to change your circumstances. There's an opportunity here. There's an offer that comes from somebody with a good heart to build something. Here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 of Pentacles. It asks you strength to come over your ego, maybe, or because our ego is made with, you know, when we say ego, people think right away self-centeredness, but it's not that. Our ego is our defense mechanism. It has the memory of everything we've lived, and so if you've lived many times disappointments and things like that, things being crooked, or where someone was cheated and all of that, this becomes your reality. So when an opportunity comes, it's the lion is ready to bite off or run away or whatever. So strength is asking us for our higher self to see clearly on what happened in the past there, and make the choice to listen to your intuition, to you know, what your soul is telling you, and act with discernment. Keep your ground, defend your decision in an honest, true way, because it would be like a brand new cycle, different from the one that you had before. Here, Knight of Cups, to bring one's heart out there in action. So Aries, you're gonna have an opportunity here in the month of July. Maybe you feel burdened and stuck, not knowing what it is, how to do it, or if it's too much. But there's like old stuff you need to drop down and let go. Pick your reality, listen to your intuition, because this would have a great potential. Listen really inside. High Priestess twice. So this is really asking you to go beyond your experiences and listen to your higher self. That is your reading for the month of July. I hope it works out well for you. Yeah, it's going to be a decision. Let go of the old experience of that and build a new. So I'm gonna wish you love and light. Thank you for all your shares and comments and subscribes, personal readings. The description is below, and I'm gonna send you love and light, and see you next month. Okay, bye bye.